starts. Is it starting? Is it actually working? Oh my god. Alright. I was thinking. Oh no, it's Colleen thinking again. Oh my god. What is she gonna say now? It's nothing bad. Believe me. It's nothing bad at all. I'm learning about this stuff myself. So, it's not just you guys. Alright? If you could see the... Hold on. Let me blow this shit up a little bit more. It's educational thing. It's not against anybody. It's not against anyone. I repeat. YouTube. You like doing this shit all the time. I've seen good people. I mean good people who's been on here a lot longer than me have their shit taken down for educational purpose. Yes, this is educational purpose only. Sorry, I'm eating, so I'm stuffing my face with food. So, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Now, I will let everybody know I didn't sign any agreements or anything like that. Be truthful. But I am doing this for educational purpose. Because I like to know what it is. And why people keeping it hush hush. Hell, maybe somebody in the group was talking about me. And they can't say shit to me about it. And I say groups, I mean groups. You know who you are. But, you know what? That's your opinion. That's your opinion, not mine. So, yes, you'll see my face up on the screen here. You see what it says right on the bottom of that screen. 5 warning signs of a bad non-negotiable agreement. Meaning NDAs. I know there's a bunch of you guys who was in the groups or not in the groups anymore or whatever you call yourselves now these days. I don't care. My opinion. I don't care. You call yourselves big daddies, big papas, big mamas. I don't care who you call yourselves anymore. But this is I can't say the word. Fuck. Educational purpose. Mean, I'm learning this shit. Okay? I'm learning it. I want to know about it. I was curious what the NDA means. Now, most people are like, oh, we can't discuss that. We signed contract. Unless you have that lawyer sign that contract for all parties, not just one, all parties, then you can't say shit. Period. If that contract breached or anything like that, the person who signed that NDA could be, number one, sued. Number two, yeah, sued. Number three, sued. Number four, sued. It doesn't matter how many people in that group that signed DNA or DOA or what the fuck it is. You guys got screwed. So, I'm trying to think, okay, if everybody signed this contract, let's say, everybody signed this contract. Is this contract by each individual lawyers signed it, and then each person signed it? Or is it that one person lawyer signed it for that individual for everybody else? Don't know, because they can't say. It's opinion. It is, how I say, we want to know, but there's certain people out there can't say. So it's like when, okay, I didn't sign any closers or anything like that. In a way, I'm free to say whatever I want to say, but that's my opinion. Everybody has opinion. Everybody does. Everybody have their own minds, their own thoughts, and everything. So, yeah, this is, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's an educational purpose why I'm doing it, because I want to learn about it and everything else. Yeah. But it's educational. Now, is this individual think everybody in his or her group um working for him? I don't know. Because number one, for me to ask that individual, he can't say it because he got or she got signed agreement, NDA. So now this part here is from a lawyer. Don't know if he's actually a lawyer or he's just saying that to get on this platform. I don't know. So I'm gonna play it through. I'm gonna shut up, and I like to have people's opinions about it too, not just only my opinion too. So, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let it go through. In between, I'm gonna stop and discuss it. So here we go.
Hi, my name is John Farrell. I'm a patent attorney. Welcome back to my channel. This video is about how to spot a really bad non-disclosure agreement. usually called an NDA. I'm going to quickly go through the basics of the NDA and then identify 5 warning signs that you should check before bleeding your signature on the dotted line. At the end of this video, I want to address the issue.
Now, like I said, is everybody in that group? I mean, like groups general sign that enclosure agreement, or did everybody sign it and thinking, oh, we could keep it hush hush, don't worry about it?
Of what to do if you want to have a confidential conversation or meeting, but you can't get the other side to sign a confidentiality agreement with you. I call my technique the morning after pill, and I'll point you to another of my videos at the end of this one that talks about that technique. So someone wants to pitch you an idea, settle a dispute, or discuss a job offer with you.
Now, does this individual in this group say, hey, I got a job for you, but you gotta sign this contract? Oh, and by the way, it's NDA, so it means that you can't run off on any of the platforms and disclose what my ideas are. Think about that.
And before the meeting, you receive a non-disclosure agreement to review and sign. What should you look for? What are the red flags? How could this NDA come back to bite you later? But first, a quick legal disclaimer. NDAs are contracts governed by the laws of the various states. And there are some differences between these contracts and how the states might interpret them. So you should always see a local attorney whenever you are in doubt about a contract.
Okay. Now that part right there, ladies and gentlemen, did each person who closed that agreement, each of them live in different states or countries, did they sit down with their lawyer and say, okay, this individual fax me this information of DNA or NDA? Did the individuals have their lawyers look at it and say, okay, is this by our state regulations and rules or this other individual? I'm leaving it out there. I don't know how that works, but this dude said he's a lawyer, so let's see what he says.
Also, you should never make important legal decisions based on what you learn from explainer heads on YouTube. Okay, let's start with the basics.
Oh no!
Listen, there's a good chance
What my garbage?
Listen, there.
So, it's on commercial. Sorry. I'm pausing it, okay? What, baby? I give you all the love and attention you want. What? So, back what I'm saying. For example, let's say I do this contract for these group of people. Okay. I sit down with my lawyer and I say, oh, I got a couple people that I want to put NDAs on. I got their contacts. I got their information. Looked at my lawyer and said, I'll give you all their information Could you fax him that information? And let's say I'm the other individual in that group, received this fax, signed it, send it back, and I even have my lawyer look at it and make sure it's legit. See where I'm coming from? Yeah.
There's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now. You gotta make sure you're covered.
Wix. Yep.
What is a non-disclosure agreement? It's an agreement to keep a secret. It's an I won't say anything if you won't. You've heard of the kiss and tell? Well, this is the kiss and shut up. An NDA is a contract between two or more people to preserve the confidentiality of information that's not known by others who are not party to the agreement. Most solid NDAs have 5 key components or terms. Term number 1. Who are the parties to this contract? For example, this contract not to talk is between me and you and my buddy Vinny. Term 2. What is considered confidential under this agreement? For example, my weight loss diary is confidential. My selfies from your bachelor party weekend are confidential. And by the way, so is my grandmother's cookie recipe. Term number 3. How can the secrets be used under this agreement? For example, you can read my weight loss diary, or you can share my party pics except for the ones from the tattoo parlor, or you can bake 2 batches of my grandmother's cookies. Term number 4. How long does the agreement last? For example, the agreement lasts the earlier of 5 days or until the cookies are gone. And then finally, term number 5. What happens when the agreement is over? For example, when the term ends, you agree to erase the photos and you'll send any leftover cookies to Vinny. So reviewing again, the basic terms of every NDA, almost every NDA. Number 1, who are the parties? Number 2, what is confidential? Number 3, how can the secrets be used? Number 4, how long does the NDA last? And finally, number 5, what happens after termination? Now, most NDAs will include some other housekeeping terms, such as the legal jurisdiction of the contract. For example, the term might read, any and all disputes will be resolved in the state courts located on the island of Maui.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's getting good with these. This dude claim he's a lawyer.
But he's not.
Don't know he is. I don't see a certificate, but that's for, like he says, NDA, confidential. He can't say
Yeah.
what his degree is.
No, because he doesn't want to get in trouble.
And by the way, I will say thank you, John Farrell, the guy. He's doing this video on this stuff because he's a lawyer. He said he's a lawyer, but I don't know. I could sit here on YouTube and say, I got a PhD on plastic surgery. But really, I probably is something else. Yeah. So, keep in mind.
Are you a low-income American on food
Are you a low?
Are you a low-income American on food stamps or Medicaid? If so, you are now eligible to receive a free brand new smartphone with 25 gigabytes.
There also may be a choice of law clause. For example, the contract will be construed according to the civil laws of the state of South Dakota. Or another term may describe remedies in the case of breach. For example, the breaching party agrees to post an apology on Facebook. Or the breaching party agrees to pay for legal costs associated with formally protecting the disclosed intellectual property. And then another common term, housekeeping term in NDAs, is often referred to as preemption by judicial process. This means there's no breach or violation of the NDA if a court or law requires disclosure of the secret. For example, if during a court proceeding I'm compelled to climb up onto the witness stand and cough up your grandmother's cookie recipe in open court, then that's just tough cookies. It's not a breach of the NDA. Also, there are often a few paragraphs that exclude information already known in the public domain, or that maybe...
And maybe some of y'all had to go through your contract to see all that shit to make sure and contact your lawyers and make sure it's legit. And this pops up. Why the hell you keep doing that? Don't get it. Where I'm at now. No, I don't want